Hello, it's Bishop Walsh here on Wednesday, January 7th. Happy New Year, 2026. The last two video recordings I did were in advance of the actual days, right before Christmas and right before New Year's. And as I had mentioned, I spent that week period between Christmas and New Year's in Arizona. And I really enjoyed the time I spent there with my dad, my brother Joe, my sister-in-law Ellie, and my nephew Matthew. Had a great time. It wasn't all of the exact kind of weather and often people expect in Arizona with sunshine, but it was certainly warm and it felt good to be in that climate. And we had a lot of downtime just to enjoy each other's company, sitting around watching some movies and television, going out for meals and for hikes and bike rides, and just a lot of good time spent together. We did a trip to Sedona, which is an amazingly beautiful area of Arizona, and up to Scottsdale to visit a cousin, and really good sleep time too. So felt refreshed coming back, and all the travels went well, returning back home and pretty much getting right back into the swing of things. This past week has been a lot of meetings regarding our pastoral planning efforts. I did spend a good deal of time during the month of December in prayerful discernment and worked out much of what is in place at the moment for the consideration of what will be announced in January for this month regarding our pastoral plan. So meeting with people who are going to be directly affected by some of the changes and doing some further collaboration ahead of our meeting next week on January 15th with the priests of the diocese, and the following day with the directors of parish life of the diocese. And really the plan at this point is to have announcements made at all of the parishes on that weekend of the January 17th, 18th, I believe it is, for those parishes directly affected by some change, and a diocesan-wide announcement on January 20th. That's at least the plan that we have right now. Might have to tweak that. But we wanted to get the information out and begin the process of transition, that these changes won't be implemented until July 1st, but we'll need plenty of time in between to get things adjusted and reorient aspects of diocesan resources and to prepare, which I'm praying is going to be a new fresh beginning in the sense of what our pastoral planning efforts are meant to right size and give us a chart, a path forward for the next 5 to 10 years to be sustainable. So we'll pray and put it in God's hands, and I want to thank everyone for their prayerfulness and input and efforts that were made during the planning process. So a couple things for the week ahead. Today, I'm going to be heading down to Manistee to the Oaks Correctional Facility to have Mass with the inmates there. And then tomorrow I have directors meetings, and we have our Diocesan Worship Commission that's a bit reconstituted, a few new members that we've added, and looking at all the different aspects of liturgy for the diocese and planning, and just ways that they can have input and discussion about such an important aspect of the life of our faith, the celebration of Christ and the Holy Eucharist and other liturgical celebrations. Also on Thursday, I have a meeting with the Diocesan Building Commission. We have several projects that require certain input and other policies and things that we have to review. On Friday, more directors meetings, and I'll be traveling up to Mackinaw City. They had a rescheduled time for that movie on St. Maximilian Kolbe, and I'm really looking forward to that. A great inspiration in the life of faith, the priest who died giving his life in substitute for another's at Auschwitz. On Saturday, I will be traveling down to Traverse City at Christ the King for the Absolute Catholic Women's Conference. I like to support the women there for their conference and hear confessions, and just again support all the good that they are doing to enhance the life of faith in their lives. Monday, an executive council meeting and some office work, and on Tuesday, other various meetings and an all directors meeting. So that's it from here. Last remnant of Christmas, this coming feast, this weekend of the baptism of the Lord. We can transition into ordinary time, but it's been a wonderful Christmas season. I pray that God has blessed you with many graces. Thank you for checking in, and God bless.